So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club needs a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
Hi, guys.
Here we are yet again.
And most of our news is social media news yet again.
It really is. Like, I mean, other than the fact that my wrestling husband is being buried alive.
It's going to get worse, though.
I know. I'm pouting.
But seriously, like, what's happening online is so much better than mostly what's happening on television.
Literally, guys, like, it is very entertaining. Like, you could see that some of these people are shady people.
Yep.
Shady people.
Assholes.
Shady assholes. Literally, just like, bleh.
Yeah, a lot of things have been dug up lately from... Who else? Okay, I guess we could just start. Ty Dillinger and Cedric Alexander this week had tweets dug up from how many years ago?
I think they said something like 6 years ago or something like that.
It's a long time ago, which I get, like, some people are responding like people are causing drama going back through tweets. I do get that that's kind of weird that people are, unless someone just screenshot it and just all of a sudden decided to bring it up. I don't know. But the point is, they had been joking around about rape on Twitter. And what was interesting to me is at first, like, Ty apologized, like, immediately. And Cedric, like, made his Twitter private, deleted everything off of his Twitter, and started back over. And then his statement he finally put out, he was like, it was just a joke between friends. I'm sorry, who jokes about that with their friends?
Like, and not only that, but, like, the tweet he put out, he tagged a girl in it and said, hey, remember when I yelled surprise the other night? You weren't, something about that. He's like, you weren't mad then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, they were basically like, it's not rape if you yell surprise, and it's not, and then, like, Cedric said that, and then Ty said something like, when they're sleeping, or not only when they're sleeping, something like that. Something about sleeping, raping people when they're sleeping, and then yelling surprise at people when you rape them.
Here, I have them right here. So Cedric said, his first tweet said, it's not rape if you yell surprise. And then 3 months later, he tagged a girl in it and said, first of all, I yelled surprise, so it wasn't rape. Second, you squealed like a piggy and smiled, so you loved it. So,
that makes you wonder what the girl said first, though.
So basically it's alluding to, she said it was rape.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then Ty just said, it's not rape if they're sleeping.
But apparently he knew what was going on because Cedric was like, it was an inside joke between friends. So whatever it was, apparently Ty knew about it.
Why make rape an inside joke?
Exactly. I don't know.
Like, there's so many other things in this world to joke about.
And I don't know, people got, like, really, really fired up, like, on Twitter and everything about it. Like, some people were defending them, saying, like, oh, it's been so many years of blah, blah. And, like, why are you dragging this up and bringing them down? I get why would this all of a sudden appear, but it doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean because someone said that and it's been 6 years ago that you're not allowed to get upset by it. Like, 6 years ago, 6 minutes ago, if you read words that bother you, they're going to bother you. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter.
Like, and for somebody, it's like, it's the weird thing is it's mostly women who are like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really upset about it. And the men are more like, it was like 6 years ago. It was a joke.
Like, lighten up. What's wrong with you?
Lighten up. It's like, because like, okay, I know men get raped. I do. But like a majority of them, more women get raped.
True.
And report it.
I think more women live in fear of being raped than men do.
Hell yeah.
So that makes even women that have not been raped sensitive to the issue.
And a lot of men are the aggressor. So it's like, why are men like apologizing for this?
It's
that's like some.
Now, this was all on the heels of Cedric getting kind of in trouble a week or two ago whenever someone asked where Neville was and he called him a quitter, which I think we talked about already.
Yeah.
So he already like went back and deleted that, by the way. It's not there
He
anymore.
did.
So, like, I think he's going to end up losing the title to Drew. I really hope so.
I feel like Ty's going to lose his job.
That probably too, but I really hope they take the title off Cedric. Cedric is a good wrestler. He's great, but I don't know. He has no personality to me. Like, no, like, charisma on television. And I like Drew a lot better. I think Drew has a really good personality. And Cedric's just kind of, like, flatlined.
Somebody was talking about how Cedric needed Alicia Fox to get him over.
That's true. He has no personality.
Let me say it right. Alicia Fox.
Poor Noam Dar.
I love Noam Dar. Hey, Noam Dar got the better end of that deal.
He did.
He's on 2 shows now.
It's true. So, I'm trying to remember when that match is between Drew and... Is it SummerSlam? It's not, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're actually putting a
yes. Cruiserweight match will be on SummerSlam.
Well, how about that?
And from the sound of it, may not be on the pre-show.
It shouldn't be.
The pre-show sounds like it's going to be your man, Jen.
That's fine.
So, yeah, he's there. He's there.
He's on television.
He's not on Main Event, which still is around.
I really had no idea.
Right? I'm like, Main Event? What? Oh my God. So I was talking to Kaylee, friend of the show, last night, and we were going through match records, just looking. Do you realize that Bray had like a 4-star match on Main Event like 4 years ago?
No.
There's a 4-star match.
Did you look it up?
Yeah. This was Sheamus. It was good.
It was good?
What the hell? Why was this not on Raw?
Because, why do you think?
Like, it was really good. It was like Bray and Sheamus.
It's interesting. I'll have to look it up too. You have to send me the date and I will look it up.
I'm like, okay. Who would have thought?
Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That just goes to show they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. And at one point they had the Shield on Main Event.
Oh.
The Shield were on Main Event back in 2014.
Roman Reigns on Main Event?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I knew Dean had been on it before. A long time ago.
Dean was on it a couple times.
Yeah.
Bray was on it a few times. I think like the first year they were trying to make it like, yeah, we're making it an A show. Can't miss. Then it went way downhill, and Zack Ryder became the star of Main Event.
I seriously did not know what was still going on. Because usually, like, is it after Raw when they would normally advertise to tune into the network to watch Main Event? Or after something they would advertise before? Like, they would advertise it. Like, now, like, I haven't heard anybody mention Main Event in a long time.
Oh.
I don't know who does commentary for it. I have no idea.
Nobody.
Maybe. Should we talk about our own Twitter drama?
Oh, God.
Protecting the innocent by not giving out names?
Dear Lord.
Would you like to start?
So, a friend of ours, we're not naming names, but a friend of ours writes fan fiction.
Like we all do.
Like we all do. And like many of you do. And if you don't, like, I'm sure you know somebody who does.
Mm-hmm. Of some genre, not necessarily.
Of some. Yeah. It doesn't have to be wrestling, but it could be anything. Could be Glee. It could be Smallville. It could be Avengers. It could be whatever.
The original is what I write for my vampire show. And I have many, many reviews on them. I'm just saying. But
you know what?
The point is, the thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, it's writing like anything else. It's writing, right?
Exactly. It's in a creative outlet.
Mm-hmm. And just because you're writing using someone else's characters doesn't make it any less valid.
And you know what makes me laugh? Wrestling is fiction. Wrestling's fictional, guys.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys know this, but wrestling is fictional.
The characters are fictional.
And most of the wrestlers have fictional names. And their personalities are very different from their character's personality.
I'm shocked.
You know, Bray Wyatt doesn't walk around with a lantern at home. Oh my God. You believe it?
It's just, yeah, he doesn't. And people, and like, it's like writing about any show, about any character. It's fake. I'm not, like, if, say, for instance, I was writing about Dean Ambrose, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's cheating on me or whoever with Renee. Like, no, it would be Dean Ambrose is single, or he has this fictitious.
And even if you did, because in, like, the wrestling canon universe, Dean and Renee are married.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Like, the difference would be, like, using a wrestler's real name.
Or using, like, their wife's real name that's not in the spotlight or whatever.
Yes, like, using Teeny's name and say that you're cheating with Carl Anderson.
Yeah.
And using Carl's real name, which I totally...
We should know, but I can't remember what it is.
No, Drew is Gallows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or writing Colby Lopez fan fiction. I've seen a lot of that, guys. Or Fergal Devitt. Or John Good.
Which to each their own, but still.
Yeah.
It's just, that's something to maybe make a comment about if you're going to make a comment about anything.
This is what I made a comment on Twitter. Why are we going after people who are writing about a character when there's people leaking pictures of wrestlers' kids on Twitter?
That's true.
Like, why aren't we going after those people?
Or there's people like tapping into Charlotte's phone and leaking photos.
Yeah. Why are we going after those people? And Charlotte's pictures, let me tell you, I've seen them. They were not sexual. They were scientific.
They were. Like, she was not trying to be sexy. She clearly was not trying to send those to anybody.
She was like looking in the mirror like, hey, do my boobs look like they need to go a little higher for my boob job?
Does my stomach? Because she had her hand on her stomach, I think, in one of them.
She looks
being a regular girl.
She's checking herself out, and like some asshole thought it was okay to leak that shit.
Yeah, so don't go after fan fiction, but let's rewind. So yeah, we all write fan fiction. One of our friends writes fan fiction, and somebody at first it wasn't as bad because it didn't show, like, you know, any kind of you know, social media thing you have a screen, you have a username, right? So someone had screenshotted this story she had written, and they cut her username out of it. That would have been bad enough. But then,
here's my thing is, like, at first it was bad, but like nobody would have known who it was.
Right. So someone had tweeted it to, are we saying who it is?
I mean,
a wrestler in NXT.
An NXT wrestler.
Yeah. So someone had tweeted that to him and wrote, did you know someone writes fan fiction about you? Or did you know people write fan fiction about you? And he responded and was like, no, I didn't know that. That was all he said.
Yeah, he said, I didn't. No,
yeah.
He didn't know.
So then underneath that, the guy that had started it put another screenshot under there, but he showed our friend's username. And he say you need to make an honest woman out of her or something like that. Like joking.
Totally joking.
Yeah. And like put like this GIF in it and all this stupid shit. So our friend was not even around to know this was going on.
Mm-mm.
She was somewhere. She didn't have her phone. She did not know what was going on.
Nope.
And her username on the website she posts the fan fiction on is very, very similar to the username she uses on Twitter. They both have her name in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was very obvious, if this person would recognize her, which most likely they would because they've had Twitter interaction, innocent Twitter interaction. Not like, DMs or anything like that. Not that DMs are bad. Me and Nikki have had DMs.
I was going to say, DMs are not always dirty.
No, but they usually are. We just got lucky. Anyways.
Or unlucky.
Yeah. In your case, yeah. But
you're an asshole.
Hey, I'm saying I didn't want dirty is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I am a married woman. I did not want them. You wanted them. I wanted you to have them. But I did not want them. That's why I said.
Guys, if you can see my face right now.
I'm saying you did. It's bad for you. It's good for me because I didn't want to see anything like. Well, not that I didn't want to see anything, but I didn't need to receive anything like that.
Not that I didn't want to see anything, but
I didn't want to go there. So, anyways,
you guys know.
Yeah, but like it was totally innocent what went down between her and this wrestler, but he would recognize her name because there's been several like tweets back
interactions.
Yeah, so like we're freaking out for her because the fan fiction that they put up there was not like it was
innocent.
clear it was clear what it was about. It was not like innocent, and it was kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like kind of like, I don't know how to explain it.
It's like her fantasy for what she wants her life to be.
Like kind of like being married to a wrestler, sort of.
Yes. So
it was something that you wouldn't want somebody to just see like that. Like if, I write stuff, mostly the stuff that I write is filthy. So let's say I someone took a screenshot of, a fan fiction I wrote about Mojo Rawley, where it's talking about like getting fucked in the backseat of a car, which that's one of my ones with Mojo Rawley is having sex in a car. Not that I wouldn't mind, but first of all, my username is nothing like my name on Twitter. But second of all, I don't really give a fuck because it's just about having sex in a car. Like this was like really sweet and like imagining that you were married to the wrestler, which is fine because we all do that. It's fine, like whatever. It's not a big deal. What are you laughing about? Fucking in a car?
Just this whole conversation. I'm just filthy, okay? Whatever I write about is filthy.
Anyway, the point is, it was embarrassing for her.
She was very embarrassed.
Yeah, and we knew she would be. But the point of this whole thing is we started responding to the guy where, like, you're just doing this to embarrass somebody. Like, you're not doing it. He's like, oh, no, man, maybe she'll get a shout out from this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you're doing it to embarrass somebody and to, like, get a laugh off of somebody to get noticed. And the guy was like, you're an idiot. How old are you? And then he blocked me.
Yeah, and then I went in on him. Like, I really went in on him. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I went in, and then I got blocked.
But, and then, like, all these guys started coming, this is gross, blah, 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 blah.
But, like, all the women were like, what's the problem?
Yeah, like, don't put her name on there. Like, big deal. And...
like, don't be a dick.
Well, I know what some people are going to think, that we're sexualizing men or whatever.
It wasn't even sexual, though.
But I'm saying, like, fan fiction is, like, romanticizing, sexualizing men, whatever, and that's what guys would probably say. But guy wrestling fans or guy fans of whatever sexualize the women. They may not write it. They may not write it down, but they look for their leaked nude pictures. And
that's exactly what I said, too. I was like, let's go ahead and put out your search history and your porn stash.
Exactly. Same thing.
And let me tell you guys, I'm going to, like, what she wrote had zero sexual connotations behind it.
It was more like romantic.
It was romantic, and me personally, I would be embarrassed to a point, but
it could have been worse. It could have been a worse choice to put up.
Yeah, I feel like the person. I mean, I'll get it out there. Most of mine are about Bray. I feel like it would have been a way different conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So for her, I feel like he handled it well, though. The wrestler took it down.
Yeah. After we started fighting with the guy.
After we were like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, he took it down.
Yeah.
So good on that wrestler. He knows who he is if he ever hears this. Or not. I hope you forget about it.
I know, I do too.
Like, that would be best case scenario, because she really likes you.
Mm-hmm. But the point of it is just don't be a dick. Like girls,
really?
not just girls. Guys write fan fiction too. But Ember Moon wrote fan fiction. Like a lot.
Zelina Vega.
There you go.
You know what? I really think Xavier Woods does.
I think he does too.
Everybody. Yeah.
I think he does too.
And then there's that.
He wasn't really trashing it, I don't think.
There's that Tumblr. There's that Tumblr that may be Finn too.
That's true.
I mean, and he knows about it. Like, he knows what's written about him.
Seth knows about his.
Oh God, Seth knows about the Ann Rollins ones, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, which means
like I watch that interview and I want to giggle.
He's like, I know what you Tumblr girls are up to.
I'm on to you. I'm like,
and see, they're cool with it. It's not a big deal.
Like most wrestlers who know about it either don't care, or they're like, it's a little weird, but I'm not going to engage.
Right.
Like, don't.
They're not going to be dicks about it.
Yeah, like, don't
unless you're Ty Dillinger.
Unless you're Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger.
Who said I don't ship anything and I'm nobody's daddy and all that, yeah.
Guess what? I ship myself with people, and, yeah, so you can suck it.
I would never ship myself with Ty Dillinger.
I wouldn't ship myself with Ty Dillinger, no.
I wouldn't either. I'd rather ship myself in loneliness.
I'd rather ship myself with Sublime Borden. But Peyton Royce does, and that's disgusting.
I know. I hope she changes her mind soon.
I know. She's wearing his shirt on Instagram or Twitter, one of them.
Oh, Lord.
I know. It's really gross.
But, yeah, long story short, don't be a dick. Fan fiction is not the most horriblest thing in the whole world.
And if you don't like it, don't look it up. And if you don't like it, don't tweet it to the fucking wrestler. Just scroll past it.
Yeah, and like all these guys are on there saying, it's on the internet, it's free game. But what did you have to gain from doing that? Like, it's not like, not that this is right either, but it's not like, you found on the internet a naked picture of whoever, and you're like, oh, like if I post this first, I could get money, but it's not like even thing like that, which is terrible. It's just a screen cap of a fan fiction, like, big deal. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. Why you think that that's okay to post that? Like, why? Like, it's not gaining you one thing to post that.
And it's not gaining you one thing to be a dick about it either.
Nope. It's not. And the thing that I said on Tumblr about it was that a lot of people that write fan fiction in anything, not just WWE, anything, are people that are more introverted people that are like shyer. And I'm not saying that our friend is like this, because she's not, but like a lot of insecure people.
Well, she kind of is. She's kind of shy.
Well,
she's not shy. I mean, she's shy around the male population.
Right. But she's not insecure about herself.
No. God.
But like a lot of people that write it are. I have insecurities, so I'm not saying I'm any different. But, like, it's people that are already sensitive anyway. And then most of the time, not all the time, but if you're a writer, if you have any kind of creativity, period, you're a more sensitive person to begin with.
Yeah.
So, and like, it's just like,
couple that with like emotional or mental issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't ever know what anybody's.
Yeah. And like, the thing that really disgusted me was somebody literally said, your friend needs psychiatric help.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, some guy said that. He's like, your friend needs psychiatric help. I'm like,
It's writing. It's a story. Get over
really?
it.
It's like, you need psychiatric help if you're wasting your time right now. Like, really, do you think this is going to change anybody's mind? Anything?
Nope. I don't know. People can screen cap my shit and put it wherever, but just don't do it. Just don't.
Just don't. Don't be an asshole.
Don't do it.
Like, seriously, don't be an asshole.
And if you screenshot anything and send it to Bray, we're coming after you.
Either that or he'll just DM me and be like, did you write this? No. Never. I would never do that. Or if he finds out about this podcast, we know nothing. We know nothing.
All of us
Actually,
did. Almost
it's
below.
all over my Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oops. They'd be like, yeah, that's me.
Gosh.
Want to talk about it? Would you like to be a cat?
You could do one all about fan fiction.
We've done half of one on one.
That's true.
Half of one. Yeah. We have. If you want to look, go look. It's up on iTunes somewhere. We have 50-something episodes, so you'll have to scroll a lot. But it's there.
Yeah, we've done several about fan fiction. About like headcanon, which you don't know what that is. That's another like fan fiction term. But basically like how you perceive things to be. Like how this character would do this or how this character would do that. Not just sexual.
Yeah, I literally, guys, my head canons are 75% not sexual.
Yeah.
Jen's is the other way around.
That I could. I have a lot of non-sexual headcanons. I just think that the sexual ones get more attention than the sexual ones do.
I know, but we never talk about them.
Like regular headcanon ones?
Yeah, we never do.
We should.
That would be difficult for us, though.
I could do it. I just have to think for a minute or 2 or 5.
Or 20.
I'm a very sexual person, guys. I can't help it. It's okay for women to have healthy sex drives too, by the way. Just because
hey, you're in your prime.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that that's another thing. Like, oh, blah blah blah. Talk. Yes, we talk about sex.
Oh, we do.
We like sex. We're. It's okay. Like,
let me tell you, we talk about it more than you think.
I just feel like people are just being bullies. It's just bullying, is all it is.
Basically, like guys just want to be assholes.
Ugh. And it was a guy. All the ones that defended him were guys. It was
literally.
Actually, I assume he was a guy because his profile said he was a guy, but his picture wasn't his picture. So who knows?
Yeah, it was a Megatron, guys. But hey, remember, we're the ones with issues.
So anyway, the moral of the story is people write fan fiction. If you like it, that's great. If you don't, just leave people alone.
Yeah, get over it. Move on. Find something you like. Don't waste your time with negativity.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
And I just don't like there being like stuff within the wrestling community. Like we already get enough bullying and like people making fun of us from the outside of the community.
Right? Like people already make fun of us for liking something that's fake. Even though I hate saying wrestling's fake, it's predetermined. Because, I mean, come on, Owen Hart died. That's not fake. He's really dead, guys.
People break stuff. And
yeah. So, like, don't bully each other. We get enough of it from, like, our families, our friends, strangers.
That's what I like about Mania weekend, was, like, everybody there liked it. So it was like, oh, these are our people.
Like, you don't feel like an outcast.
Right. And like you have a conversation starter.
So who's your favorite wrestler? Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, unless you stumble upon Married Guy and his band of weirdos.
Oh yeah. Bo Wyatt.
Yeah, we don't watch wrestling. Then why the fuck are you here?
Well, it's his bachelor week. I know that Bo White was like, I know who The Rock and Steve Austin are. I was like, well, that was a long time ago. And he's like, oh, well, tell me about. Oh, I didn't tell you. You know those grenade things?
Yeah.
I was looking at stuff about New Orleans because I was thinking about me and Michael going there on our anniversary. And I was looking at, like, it rated all the bars and it rated all the drinks, like the drinks in New Orleans, the most popular ones.
Yeah.
The grenade said it has grain alcohol in it, like a high content of grain alcohol, and to not have more than one. I had either 2.5 or 3.5. I don't remember which. I don't remember which. I think it was 2.5. But the point is, I had 2.5 of those things. I was talking to Bo Wyatt, who knew nothing about wrestling, and he I think at one point he was like, "Well, explain it to me. Explain who Bo Dallas is." And so I started this big explanation. But I think that's what made me be like that, guys. It was like 2.5 of those things, and it specifically said, "Do not," in capital letters, "do not have more than one."
Oops.
I know. So I think I did pretty good.
Hey, you were hanging with the homies.
I was 2.5, 3.5 in, whatever it was. I was standing. I was speaking. I remember most of what I said.
All that slurring.
Yeah, but I remember most of what I said. So I think I did pretty good, guys. Very interesting. But yeah, I think I want to take him to New Orleans because I really liked it there.
I think New York will be a little different.
Oh yeah, it will. But that's okay. You just got to find out like what area everybody's going to, and then we'll just go. Just ask around.
Yeah.
Look on Twitter. You know they do that pub crawl. Married guy said they do a pub crawl every year.
I'm not gonna find that asshole again.
No, we'll just search the pub crawl.
Yeah.
We'll find out we'll find out what bars they're using though.
Guys.
Because that most people are going to. Married guy is probably is I'm assuming still married, and he probably will be there with his wife. He probably will be there with his wife or whatever. He'll be married. That's the point. He'll be married. Like, we don't have to worry about that. I just want to know where they're having the pub crawl so that we know what bars to go to.
Oh. Well, Jen could have gone to a Raw house show. They're in Savannah, Georgia right now.
I thought you were in Augusta.
No, Raw is in Savannah. SmackDown's in Augusta.
Oh, okay.
Mojo's in Savannah.
4.5 hours away. 4.5, 5. Something like that.
Yeah.
Could have gone.
Could have gone.
Could have rendezvoused in Savannah. Savannah's a pretty place.
Could have rendezvoused there.
It's pretty and it's haunted. Extremely. It's like the most haunted city in the United States. It is.
Speaking of haunted, Jen's gonna come out here, guys. Like
I'm gonna haunt you. Come out there.
2 weeks. 2.5 weeks?
I leave on a Wednesday, so 2 weeks from Wednesday.
2 weeks. 2.5 weeks then.
Yep.
2.5 weeks and Jen will be here.
Yeah, and 110-degree heat. I'm excited.
Yes.
No.
It'll be very nice.
I just want to eat. That's literally all I want to do is eat.
Guys, I asked her like a couple days ago, I was like, what do you want to do? And she's like, well, I want a Mellow Yellow float and I want In-N-Out burger. And I'm like, okay, other than food. Like, I get it. You want food. We'll eat food, but what else?
How far is that haunted place?
It's like 2.5 hours.
It's gonna be like a day trip.
Yeah, maybe.
Do that.
It's still hot there too. It's my only thing, and it's all outside. It's my only thing.
Well, we'll see.
We'll figure it out. Shit, is the water park still open? Because I'll just go sit in that lazy river for a little while.
You have a water park there? Let's go.
Yeah. I don't know if it's open on a Wednesday, but shit.
It's probably open until Labor Day.
Well, school started here.
But Labor Day hasn't happened yet, right?
No, but I don't know if it's open. Sometimes they'll do like only Friday, Saturday, Sunday open when school starts. So only
Whitewater here. We have Whitewater here. Maybe it is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday now. I never got to go this year. I kept saying I want to go, and then we never did. Well, I'll be there on the weekend.
It's true.
We could go on a Friday. The Friday.
Yeah, the water park is like not that far from my house. So.
Oh, really?
No, it's like probably 10, 15 minutes. Not that far. Let's see. There we go.
I just need it to have where I can rent myself an umbrella or get an umbrella and I'll be fine. Or some sort of covered area.
I still have your Mojo umbrella, so we could do this.
I meant like a beach umbrella, but I'll take that too.
So we could go Friday the 24th. It's open 5 to 10 p.m. And it's open all day Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, so we can go.
Yeah. You leave Sunday. So Saturday.
Friday or Saturday, yeah.
Friday or Saturday, we could go.
I mean, unless you get half off if you go on Friday, then we need to go on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because that's a waste of money if you have to pay full price.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
We'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, either that or we'll just sit in the pool in my backyard and we'll go buy ourselves like a unicorn floaty or something.
We do that too. I do love water parks.
Yeah, right.
We'll see. I need to like go on like a juice
Jesus,
dive.
that's expensive.
What, the water park?
Yeah. Shit.
How much is it?
It's on Saturdays. $43.99 to get in.
What about on Friday? Same price?
After 4 p.m., it's $25.99.
We may have to do that then.
Plus parking. Oh, fuck that! I ain't going to water park. We'll figure something out.
All right, anyway, back to wrestling.
Yeah. Anyway, Bray's getting buried. No, what else is new?
Oh, yeah, you were going to have a podcast rant about that.
What else is new? We'll start with that. What else is new? Bray can't have nice things. Ever. Like, ever.
Well, he did.
Bray doesn't get... That wasn't even that nice.
What? The thing with Matt? Yes, it was.
He could have had nicer.
He could have, but it was still good. I liked it.
I mean, it was still nice, but not as nice as we could have had.
No.
Like, literally, the WWE totally made it a joke.
As you know, I have not watched any of that, and like the Broken Universe or whatever. But when I watched that match that started all this, I didn't get it.
Yeah. Well,
and I think that might have been the problem with people that didn't watch the other. Like, even though I knew a little bit about it, like there's people that didn't know anything about it, and they probably were like, "What the fuck is this?" Because that's kind of what I was thinking, and I knew a little bit about it.
It doesn't help that you have Michael Cole going, "I'm sorry that you're about to watch this."
Yeah, that's true.
Like, really? You have Michael Cole sitting there burying it before it even happens? Like, shut the fuck up, Michael Cole. You're an asshole. Shut up. Like,
now Corey has always supported it in commentary. Corey's always
yeah. But then you get like Coach who's like, well, you know, it just doesn't make it. Shut up, Coach. You're dumb. Shut up. Like, really? It could have been so good, but now it's like too late. Because Matt, if you haven't heard, because we haven't talked about it, Matt is now injured.
Severely.
Which is why I'm assuming they took the titles off of them. His hip bone and his sacrum are starting to fuse together from doing one too many leg drops.
Ugh.
No, that's not good. Like, so Matt's probably going to be done. So you know what that leaves us at?
What?
Right back at the start of Bray getting nothing.
Take us back to the star. Makes me think of Coldplay. Sorry.
I know, but you know what? Take us back to the start, actually. Let's get the Wyatt family back together and let's do this. Because literally, it's starting to look like they don't have enough faith in Braun, because now they have the match with Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman for the briefcase.
That's true. I do feel like Braun's charisma has kind of went down.
Well, you wonder why.
I'm not saying like his enthusiasm, like his like charisma, like is this like he's not getting enough screen time? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I just feel like I wasn't
stupid shit to do. Like they're like, Braun, we want you to put Kevin in a porta potty.
Because it'll be hilarious.
Because Vince thinks this is hilarious. So you should do it.
Ugh.
No!
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought they've kind of ruined him a little bit.
Yeah, and now it's like Braun versus Kevin for the briefcase. That's going to be the saddest fucking thing in the world if Braun loses that briefcase. Like, I love Kevin.
I don't think he'll lose it.
I love Kevin, but if he loses the briefcase, that's going to be... They might as well just fucking bury him like they buried Bray. At that point.
I mean, look at what happens in the people they give things. I mean, not really necessarily the briefcase. Well, the briefcase. Look what they did to Baron with the briefcase.
Well, that's because John Cena went backstage and said, he isn't talented. He doesn't have charisma. He doesn't know how to work.
True. They gave Mojo the Andre the Giant thing. He didn't get anything else.
I mean, they gave Cesaro that trophy too. Look what happened.
It's true.
And Mojo does have something. He's been on TV for 6 weeks in a row.
He has, but up until recently, he had nothing.
And guys, you know what? Mojo, he's making money moves now. He is. I know. Put Bray and Mojo in a team. Wait, no, don't put him in a team. Because tag teams aren't the way to go now.
Nope.
Like, literally, at this point, Bray's going to be on main event starting in 2 weeks.
Well, he got a 4-star match. He was on there last time.
And you know what? I'll be sitting there going, hey, guys, watch WWE main event. Because let me tell you, this is so sad.
But, you know, they're pushing, like, Elias, like, but he's not really getting anywhere in the ring. But, like, they're letting him have these segments, like, talking and singing or whatever. And, like, I like him, but it's like he's not really doing anything.
It's because he has an album.
A fucking stupid album that they made up for him. I listened to it. It's stupid.
Well, he beat Taylor Swift, so...
It's still stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the health of the music industry. So, yeah. Bray's got nothing. Bray's probably not going to get anything.
Matt may be retiring, like, soon.
Very soon.
So then I don't know what's going to happen. He might leave. Bray just might leave.
Good. That's what I want. That's what I... Literally, if you've been listening to this podcast for the past year and a couple months, you will know that since episode 1, I have been saying Bray should leave.
You have.
Bray should leave, guys. Like, can you imagine him in New Japan?
Be good.
But
him and Tama Tonga against each other would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Not only that, but then Bray could be himself.
Yeah.
And not have to be this conjured up. Not that I don't love Bray the cult leader, but guess what, guys? He's not a cult leader.
Fan fiction note right there. Not a cult leader.
He's not a cult leader.
So I pulled up Well, also another reason why we think that Matt Bay retiring is he put up this post on Twitter on the 1st, and it said, to all those that supported me in the Independence and Omega, to the fans of Team Extreme, to the Mattitude followers, to the outspoken fans who brought me back in 2005, to the people who backed me when I was reincarnated in pro wrestling, to the Woken Warriors, thank you. And it's a picture of him from the back. And then he pinned that to his Twitter, and then he's had 3 subsequent tweets he's put up underneath it with pictures of him and fans that fans have sent him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he posted about his, what was it, his spine and his hips fusing together, like today or yesterday or something. But like, I didn't see where he went here and pinned all these pictures.
Yeah.
But every day he's went and gathered some and pinned them. So yeah, I think it's happening.
It's happening, guys.
Which
sad.
is so sad. It is sad. It's really, really sad. Yeah. So I don't know whether to expect a retirement speech on Monday.
That's what I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I mean, it could be tomorrow.
And then I'm just wondering how he'll address it. If he'll say anything about Bray, like how they will address it, because they've created this new reincarnation of Bray, and if
you know what I think he'll do? I think this would be perfect. Like, I think what he'll do is they'll be in that room. You know how there's the light in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be starting the promo, and then Matt will be like, wait. And just look at him and be like, I set you free.
That makes sense.
And Bray's like, what? Like, he acts like he doesn't understand. He's like, no, I set you free. Your time's come. And then, like, when Matt has his speech at the end, he tells Bray, like, go out and spread the Woken word. Something like that.
That makes sense.
Woken wisdom to the masses.
That he's
I can't do it no longer. Yeah. And then I will be sitting there bawling my eyes out.
Mm-hmm. It'd be sad.
Just, I will have Snapchats of me just bawling. Just tears everywhere.
It'll be sad.
It'll be sad.
I wonder if Jeff will be there.
I don't know. If they see Jeff at Raw tomorrow, it's like, it's going down.
Yep.
It's happening.
Pretty much. Abby might even be there.
I don't think she's taking pictures today. Unless she leaves tomorrow morning, but
she might.
She's busy today. Let's see what she's doing. She had a castle dungeon wedding that she took pictures at. Rebby, my wedding was not today. I don't know what you're doing. It wasn't today. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm kind of scared.
You know. I mean,
we'll see.
But since Bray kind of doesn't have a partner anymore, I guess I'm pro B team.
Maybe, I guess. Maybe he'll take a control over the B team.
Maybe they'll kick Curtis out and it'll be Bray and Bo.
Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be good.
Either that'll be it. Curtis, do you really want to do this?
We have a really good idea. You're going to turn on Bo.
And then Bray's going to save his brother. His real brother.
Yep. That would be interesting.
His real brother.
People would love it.
Actual brother.
People would love it.
Oh my God. Let me tell you, like, the WWE's dumb because they literally, like, the fans know. Like, you could hear on Raw people chanting, like, he's your brother. I'm like, really?
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's like, you know, I hate that Bo Dallas. He looks just like Bray, but he's smaller and thinner, but I hate him. Really?
Oh, man.
Oh, man is right.
We'll see what happens.
We shall see. But, the other rumor going around is the brand split may be ending when the Fox deal starts.
I, for one, would be glad.
See, I wouldn't.
I would. I want more people to interact with each other that are on different shows.
5 hours of Roman.
I don't think they would let Roman move back and forth. I think there's certain people that would stay in one spot to make you watch that show. I think so. Because think about it, when it was split before, there were certain people that didn't go over.
I love how
Cena didn't go over to SmackDown for
Just
a long time. I'm telling you, I guarantee you he would not be on there.
Watch. You say that, and in 2019, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Roman all the time! And I'm like,
No.
I fucking hate this show.
Then we're going to make a bet because you're wrong.
We're going to make a bet for a year and 2 months from now?
Yep, because you're wrong.
Okay, if I remember that.
I'll remember it.
Because you have the memory of an elephant.
I do, actually. I have a really good memory.
I ain't betting shit. Let's watch. I'll be like, I don't even watch it anymore.
You're afraid.
I am afraid. Because you know what? I've learned to, you don't know what the fuck they're going to do with this company. So, who knows?
Who knows? Maybe Roman will be gone. Maybe he'll violate the wellness policy so many times they have to fire him.
Maybe he'll want to go to New Japan so he can fight Tama Tonga.
That's true.
And then I'll not be able to watch New Japan. Sad.
Oh, man.
Hashtag sad.
Oh, also another rumor going around is NWO may be having a reunion.
Ugh.
Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hogan were spotted at Hogan Beach together in Florida with like a film crew of some sort. And someone had posted a picture on their Instagram, I think, where they had seen him out in public, and he's got the NWO Hogan beard going on.
And they were tweeting each other today about October 27th. They were asking if they were busy that day. And they're saying no, they're not busy that day.
October 27th, is that a Monday?
It's a Saturday.
That's odd.
That's odd. What's that day then?
I don't know. That's not when the Australian thing is it?
No, that's October 6th.
Well, they're not exactly the smartest guys in the world. Maybe they got their dates
No.
confused.
Not only that, but they've had so many concussions and they're old men.
And
Which,
they
why
probably
are we bringing the old men back?
drank. Oh, because of nostalgia. For one night, I would be happy to see it. Shit, heck, them against the Shield one time, I'd love to see it. Come on, it would be good. It would be
They're
good.
1,000,000 years old!
I know! That's why it'd be so good. Come on.
It'd be good because they're 1,000,000 years old.
Yes! It's nostalgia. It would be really cool. Like, maybe like they have like a three-way tag, like them and NWO, and I don't know,
The Wyatt family?
them or Balor Club or I don't know, New Day. I think it would be interesting. I'm just
Please don't put them in the ring. They're 1,000,000 years old, and Scott's had hip replacement surgery.
Well, obviously they'd have to go easy on them.
You think? Scott's hip would explode.
Well, Scott would probably just stand outside and then he'd finally get the final pin or something.
They're like 1,000,000
Okay, Hogan could still get in the ring.
with his
Nash,
flabby leather-looking skin.
yes. Nash could
Nash
still
just
get in the ring.
2 plastic knees. Scott's plastic hip.
This is not going to stop it from happening, I'm telling you. It'll happen. Whether it's an actual match or it's just like an
It's a great time.
beat down in the ring from someone, I don't know. Something's going to happen.
Hey, here's an idea. Can they come back and beat Roman down?
They might.
That,
That would be a power move. They might.
3 old men beating up Roman Reigns. That would be with their canes, their crutches.
Oh my gosh. Why are you being so mean?
I'm not mean because let me tell you, by their age, I'll have all 3. Two plastic knees and a plastic hip. So you know what? Not being mean. Being realistic.
Well, they're not walking on canes. We met Scott Hall in April. He was not walking on a cane.
Still, could they just bring a cane so like Roman could be like, they're old. They're old men.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, you want to see old man? Wham! Beat him with a cane.
Or Roman could bring a cane out and be like, oh, here, I brought this for you.
Here's a walker for the old man. And Kevin Nash just takes the walker, beats him over. Not the head, the back.
See? Great ideas.
Yeah.
Just saying. So we'll see what happens in October, I guess.
But you have to be careful, though, because, Scott Hall does hit on the fangirls.
Scott Hall's just a perv.
He is. But would you expect anything less?
No.
Literally. Like, he'd hit on me and my mom at the same time. Like, come on.
Perv.
Well, Sunday the 28th is the women's pay-per-view. So what's the 27th?
I wonder if they're having
show?
that, or I wonder if they're having like some kind of like signing or something. Kind of like an access kind of thing. Like they have at SummerSlam and Survivor Series, they have like a little access.
I know, but I'm looking at you like.
I'm just saying, you're asking what's happening on the Saturday. I'm just coming up with ideas.
House show.
Maybe, but what's the big deal about a freaking house show? That'd be a buzz.
The best goddamn house show you've ever been to.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to be there, so.
No, neither am I.
I don't want that.
I won't be there either. It's like, oh, where are you going? I don't know. I ain't going to be anywhere.
Technically, I might be in New York in October. Probably not, but I could be.
You're like, I could if I wanted to.
Well, like the last 2 years, we've went in October to Michael's dad's for his birthday because Michael's birthday is in October, so technically. But meh, whatever. All right, any more news? Because there's not much to say about Raw and SmackDown. So
yeah, I've already had my rant. Brock Lesnar may not be leaving.
oh, good. It's the best news I've heard all day. No,
yeah, he may not be leaving, guys.
Will he be staying with the title?
That's not what I don't know. All I've heard is just like at WrestleMania when we thought he was going to lose the title and leave. He could sign a last-minute deal and stay some more.
Although I will give them credit on Monday on Raw. They made Brock talk. They made Brock be, I wouldn't say likable, but they made him have some sort of a personality. Like they made him get out there and talk in the ring even. Like it was odd. Like they made him a part of the show the whole way through.
He buried the product.
The point is, yeah, he did. He ran down WWE the whole time.
He ran down Raw. He's like, have you been watching Raw? Why would I watch that? I'm like, he's got a point. Why would I watch that?
But, like, literally the most he's talked in, like, a year.
Or 6.
Or 6, yeah.
Yeah.
And, he comes out and acts like he's going to, like, kill Heyman, and then he doesn't. At the end, he changes his mind.
Isn't he cute?
So he's keeping his belt, guys, because he showed up finally after staying in the back for 3 hours.
And looking at Nature magazine, even though he probably doesn't know how to read.
He looks at it for the pictures, like Playboy.
He's salivating over the pictures of the dead animals.
I could see that.
I know.
They're creepy.
That's nasty. Ugh. Kane is mayor.
And he accepted it with playing his theme music. I love it.
I would only want it that way.
I loved it. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, does that mean he's retired now, though?
I think maybe so. I think the thing with Daniel Bryan was supposed to be his swan song or whatever.
And
then he got hurt. Yeah.
Well,
because they could have given him the belts. They still could have given them and have him drop them the next night, I guess, because Daniel Bryan could have won them. So I don't know what the whole point of that was. I guess just nostalgia factor again. But.
I'll go on. There is something else. If you haven't watched Ms. and Mrs., it is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
We talked about that last week. You love it.
I know.
Her mom is like your mom.
Yes. And this week it's even more cemented. She got them a picture of like Maurice, and they did an implied nude photo shoot where you look naked, but you're not actually naked. So Maurice did hers, and she's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm pregnant. Look at me." Well, the Miz thought it was a nude photo shoot. So he took his picture, posed just like Maurice. Same pose. And they showed her mom, and her mom's just sitting there laughing, and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Your ass is supposed to touch your feet when you're sitting like that." And he's like, I work out. I watch what I eat. And then she's like, yeah, well, your ass is supposed to be right there. And then at the end, she's like, I got a present for you. And it's at Maurice's baby shower. And she pulls out this picture, and she got it like blown up for their wall, like right above their bed. So it takes up like the whole bed. And it's Maurice on one side, and she's like her beautiful, like airbush pregnant one. And then it's Miz doing the same.
Oh my God.
It's the best. I love that show. Oh, and he ruined her cake. That was great. Yeah. That cake was expensive too. It's a very expensive cake.
Man.
And nobody ate it. That's the best part. He had to go all the way back to the store, buy a new cake, have them deliver it, and then nobody ate it.
You know they did. Reality TV.
Anyway. Aleister Black is injured in a not so nice place.
Ooh.
He was in a match with Ciampa at the NXT show in Vegas, and Ciampa pulled the top rope down and hit him in the nuts on the turnbuckle.
Ugh.
And when he did, it twisted his testicles.
Ew! Oh my God.
Yeah. So he's had surgery on his testicles.
To do what? Untwist them?
They have to go in and like tinker around. So he'll be back for TakeOver Brooklyn 4, but he probably won't be comfortable, and he'll be very mad at Ciampa. He's going to be very upset. Like he's not going to be a happy camper. Like
I wouldn't be either.
No. So if I had to have surgery, I would not be happy. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. The new rule is any UK wrestler in the UK division of the WWE cannot take any indie bookings 7 days prior to any upcoming NXT UK show.
I thought they were going to make some of them exclusive.
No, they didn't.
Oh, one of the guys that listens to our podcast tweeted me some pictures last night where he went to his first Progress show. And he had a picture with all 3 members of BSS. And I was like, okay, well, I need to know. Were they assholes? And he said they were really nice.
So it was just us.
I don't know. He said because he had listened to the podcast and he knew what we had said, and he was like, "No, they were really nice." He was like, "They all like shook my hand and were like," and Tyler is smiling in the picture, like smiling, and like
literally, guys.
And like Trent is like making this like face, kind of like this like, I'm above this kind of thing, like his arms crossed, but like he's doing it on purpose. He's like being cheeky about it or whatever.
You cheeky bitch.
Yeah, he said they're actually really nice. I'm like, oh. That's nice.
It's funny though because like we had a bad experience, and then I heard 3 or 4 other stories after ours that were a bad experience with them.
I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe it was just that weekend.
Maybe they weren't getting paid what they thought they should, or maybe since they're having to pull double duty, they were tired. I don't know.
Well, don't be an asshole about it.
Nope.
You chose this job. Don't be an asshole.
That's right. Choices.
Yeah, hey, you could be back in England doing something else. So, buck up, Buttercup. Talk to me when you're John Cena. You won't be. Sad thing is, they totally lost like 2 people who really supported them.
It's true.
They did.
I have a BSS shirt, but I don't ever wear it.
I know, I have 2 of them. I have Mustache Mountain and BSS, and I don't wear it.
My Mustache Mountain one I ended up putting in the Take to Goodwill pile, and I'll probably end up putting the other one in there.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I cut the bottom of my Mustache Mountain shirt anyway. I mean, it wasn't cropped or anything, but it was shorter. But I've been going through my closet, getting rid of stuff, and I put it in the pile. I may do the same thing with the BSS one.
Look at that, assholes.
Not my Pete one, though. My 2 Pete ones. They're
I
staying.
literally only kept my British Strong Style one for the fact that it has Pete on it. There you go. Just like get my black tape that I covered up Roman with on my Shield one. Just go.
You should.
Not these other 2 fuckers, just Pete. It's the only one I support. And every other British wrestler who's not named Trent Seven or Tyler Bate.
Mm-hmm.
Assholes. What was the last bit of news? Oh, Roman Reigns was unveiling the new Georgia Tech uniforms.
I know. He was right here, and I missed him. I'm so upset.
I can tell. You sound devastated.
I would rather have been at the varsity across the interstate than be at Georgia.
I was going to say you'd rather be there eating food.
I would. It's literally right across on North Avenue. It's literally right across from each other over the interstate. I would much rather be at the varsity.
You're just sitting there. Oh, some good food.
It's a good hot dog.
Good hot dog. What's going on over there? I don't know.
Chili cheese dog. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, God.
Next time you come, we'll have to go there. So good.
There's one at the airport. Every time I go, there's like a line.
Oh, yeah.
A really long line.
They put the varsity and the Chick-fil-A next to each other. Because they're like both like the Georgia things. I think they even have something on the wall that says like Georgia something because they're both like famous things from Georgia or whatever. And there's always a long line for both of them. But I've had the varsity at the airport and it's okay, but the actual varsity is a lot better.
Well,
next time you come though, if it's lunchtime, you're hungry, get you a chili cheese dog. They're delicious.
You know I'll eat it.
Like I know like sometimes when you go places like they say, oh, this is like the place to go, and then you go and you're like, what's so special about this? No, this is actually really good.
Yay.
And the peach pies. And their orange drink. Huh?
I don't do
apple.
peach.
They have apple.
I love apple. There you go.
There you go.
I'll do apple. Yeah, I think that's it, guys.
Not a lot went down during this week, except that Mojo and Bobby Roode are in a feud now.
Yeah.
They got into a backstage confrontation. I enjoyed that. And then Mike Bennett made a video of it and put it on Twitter.
He's like, I did the only adult thing. I recorded it. Like, I love you.
So funny.
He's so awesome.
That
Mike Bennett should not be on Main Event.
No. It's a mess. I wish he would go somewhere else. He deserves better.
Go back to Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Him and Marie both.
Well, she'll be back. She's at the Performance Center.
She'll be
Since-
at Evolution, I'm sure.
with a baby. There'll be lots of babies in the front row, I have a feeling.
There will be.
Lots of babies.
But they're like little Evolution t-shirts on.
Yeah. There'll be Birdie and Monroe and little Freddie Moon.
Mm-hmm.
They'll all be there. Madison Stratus, she'll be there. They'll all be there.
Speaking of Madison Rain's been added to the women's tournament.
That was a
Megan
shocker.
Classic.
That was a shocker to me.
Too, but I was surprised too. But I like her.
Yeah. Like, I like her, and I was just shocked, though. I was like, what? Like, people asked Velvet Sky if she's going to go, and she's like, no. She don't need to go.
See what they do with her, though, like how far she gets.
I don't think they'll sign her after the fact. I think she'll just do it as like a one-off. Oh, I was at NXT last weekend.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot about that, guys. It was actually pretty fun. I had a good time. Good time. The main event, now I know why the main event was changed, obviously, because Alistair's balls. The original main event was Alistair and EC3 versus Ciampa and Velveteen. Well, instead, we got EC3 versus Oh No. Yeah.
Odd.
And then we got Velveteen versus Ciampa. Which, girl, I did not know I wanted that, but
It was good.
not bad. Not bad. Velveteen, he saunters his way out there like he's living his life.
He's living his best life.
And I saw Adam versus Tyler Breeze.
Which looked very entertaining.
Oh my god, it was so good. I'm like, why can't Tyler be like this on the main roster?
Because that
Literally,
would be the right thing to do.
It was so good. I'm like, the fuck, man? That, and I saw Heavy Machinery came out. And because Undisputed Era jumped Tyler, and then Heavy Machinery did the save, and Tyler and Heavy Machinery danced together, and that was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And back to Undisputed Era, Kyle was playing his freaking title as a guitar, and it was the cutest thing in the entire world. Like, that man should never lose that belt. He should always have some kind of belt, because he gets down with that thing.
He'll probably make one when he loses it.
I'll just may just be cardboard, but you know what? He's gonna be living his best life.
That's right.
And you know what? The shit thing is, fucking Kyle does like 80% of the work in the match.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, another reason to hate Roderick Strong. Poor Kyle, just having to do all the work.
It's bad.
I like literally turn to my brother. I'm like, so how long till Bobby Fish is back? Literally, because poor Kyle did like 80% of the work. And then, like, thankfully he got the pin. Thankfully. I was like, if Roddy gets a pin, I riot. This is bullshit.
But you also had one of your pictures stolen.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I was okay with it, but shit. Yeah, EC3. I took a picture of EC3 and put it on Twitter. And he took it and put it on his Instagram.
He did. And he didn't even comment on it. He liked it, but he didn't even comment on it.
It's a good picture.
He didn't say, oh, cool picture. I'm going to use this.
It was a good picture, too.
It was good.
My camera is very good. I was in the 16th row, so
It's not bad.
not bad. I got some good ones of Adam Cole, though. Let me tell you. Like, Adam, ooh.
Have you ever seen a bad picture of Adam Cole, though?
When he got the bump taken off of his head, I was like, I had a little mourning period.
Was
I was like, no! Put the growth back on!
Get one of those implants in your head.
Yeah, like, I'm going to Photoshop it back on now.
It was
I feel
sad.
like the second the growth went away is the second that I knew that he was leaving, and I was just like,
He's metamorphosizing into something else.
Like, that growth was like, the second the growth went away, the growth was his spirit for Ring of Honor. And then once it was gone, whew,
It's true.
it's just gone. Oh. Oh. Guys, I tell you, I miss that growth. When I met him, he had the growth, damn it.
I
It's so
enjoyed it.
cute. I know. I miss it. Guys, I watched Being the Elite over the during the week. It was the old episodes with Adam in it.
Did you get the feels?
I miss him being with those boys, but I don't want them in the WWE.
It's a conundrum. I don't know what I want anymore.
I don't want them there. No. Literally, because I know what they would do to the Young Bucks. Like, for a year, they would be like getting everything, and then they would turn into Tyler Breeze.
Right.
Right. So, no. Like, Kenny Omega may fare a little bit better, but
Oh, I think so, yeah.
not the Young Bucks. Honestly, I don't think Marty would fare very well because he's a dark character, and WWE doesn't do well with dark characters.
No.
They make him hokey.
He'd be really good in NXT, though.
Well, yeah, and then after the fact, they make him into, like, spooky villain. And then Bray, they'd be like, Bray, this is your new partner, Marty. Bray'd be like, why do I need a partner? And then I'd be like, this is all right, because it's husband 1 and husband 2. Hey, this is all right.
Oh, man.
I'm okay with this conundrum. Either that or, Bray could just leave and go team up with Marty in Ring of Honor. That'd be okay, too.
It's probably more likely.
I'd be okay with that. Guys, honestly, though, I don't think Bray will leave just because his dad and his brother work there.
Yeah, I don't think you'll either.
Like, I feel like he's the kind of guy who'd be like, I'm going to leave. This is bullshit. I'm out of here. And then, like, literally the contract's in front of him, and he could say no, and then he's like, where's the pen? You know what I mean?
Yep. I don't think.
Sad face.
Oh, well.
Makes me sad. He could be in the Bullet Club, guys. I could see him in the Bullet Club. Don't even. Everybody looks at me weird when I say it, but I can see it. Cody would take him under his wing once again, because Cody took him under his wing once before. And I mean, Cody needs a new bodyguard because, I mean, Barry and Nick aren't getting along.
Yeah.
Damn Bear keeps spying on Nick while he's taking a pee. I mean, come on. You gotta watch Being the Elite, guys. If you don't watch it, none of this is gonna make sense. Not a thing. Anyway, we didn't even talk about SmackDown. Yeah, you know why we didn't talk about SmackDown, guys? Because Becky was robbed.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Robbed.
Becky was getting beat up on by Carmella. Charlotte came back, and then she weaseled her way into at the title match at SummerSlam by beating was it Carmella she wrestled? By beating Carmella. And so now it's a triple threat, and Becky was backstage watching, and Becky was not very happy about it.
Duh!
But I was thinking, Becky's going to heel turn at SummerSlam, but now I'm thinking Charlotte may just heel turn.
I think it's going to be Charlotte.
Yeah. I wish it'd be Becky. I would love to see heel Becky.
You know what? No, honestly, I don't even think it'd be a heel turn at this point. I think it would just be Becky being like, every time I get an opportunity, you just like waltz in and take it. Like, I think people can like relate to that and wouldn't be like, oh God, she's a terrible person. No, they'd be like, she's right. Oh my God.
It would be kind of like when Bailey turned on Sasha.
Yeah. And then didn't turn on Sasha because all of a sudden they're.
And she turned Sasha on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That vicious side just did something.
It did.
It did something. Ugh.
Hey, whatever. You do you, girl.
That storyline is terrible, guys. Like, literally, they couldn't have made... Like, I really thought if they were going to do a gay storyline, or a lesbian storyline, or a bisexual storyline, it would be with anybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they could... They're just kind of keeping it, like, at bay right now, where there's really, like, been no, like, explanation of what is really going on.
even though, like, Bailey looked like she was going to kiss her.
Yeah.
But then,
It's
like,
just
nothing
odd.
happened.
It's just really odd. I don't know if they're waiting for it to happen at Evolution. Oh, let's have this big lesbian thing.
Like a big old lesbian kiss. It's like...
Culminated Evolution.
And at that point, I'd be like, okay, this show has jumped the fucking shark. Like, what the fuck am I
I
watching?
can totally see that happening, though. I can totally see it.
Like, they're going to make it like the Golden Lovers.
What if between now and then they, like, kiss and stuff, and then they, like, get engaged or something?
Oh, no.
Like, they might kiss at SummerSlam, but then they might get, like, engaged, like Cena and Nikki Bella style.
You see this? No.
I'm telling you, they would think, stupid Vince would think it would be great. Like, women power, lesbian power. I can totally see it.
You know what? It's an all-women's pay-per-view. Let's put lesbians on it.
Oh, gosh.
And then you have Hunter making the face that I'm making right now.
Hey, as long as it doesn't bring Zebra on there, I really don't care.
He probably would. If he didn't know that people would know she's a Nazi. God. Guys, like, you know who? I really thought Charlotte and Becky were going to have that lesbian storyline done right. Because Hunter and Road Dogg, it's actually, Bully Ray confirmed it on Busted Open. Hunter and Road Dogg run SmackDown, and Vince doesn't even show up to SmackDown. And hasn't for like 2 years. So he only shows up to Raw. He doesn't show up to house shows, and he doesn't show up to SmackDown.
Interesting.
So let's think, ladies and gentlemen, what has been really good for the past 2 years? For the most part.
SmackDown.
Yeah. And you know when it is really bad? You know why it's really bad? Guess who's checking in and has shown up?
Really? Who?
That's what Bully Ray alluded to, is you know when Vince is in the building. Because he'll be like, wait, what? So, guys, a little food for thought. Jen.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
You're just like, you can watch SmackDown and just know when Vince shows up. You're like, oh, Vince.
We should start like betting. We should start like putting bets on it every week. Do you think Vince was there?
You're just like, oh, Vince must have been there.
It's a Vince kind of show.
This is a Vince kind of show. Like, literally, they said, like, Bully Ray said on Raw, they have to go through, like, 3 levels of, like, approvals before it even goes to Vince. And then on SmackDown, it only has to go through Hunter and Road Dogg.
Huh. Interesting. I'm surprised Hunter's been behind SmackDown for this long a time. I didn't realize that.
Well then.
Because we kept saying, give SmackDown to Hunter. Give SmackDown. He's had it.
He's had it. And I think he's had it, but Vince has been hands off on it, so he still has still has to know generally what's happening, unlike NXT. But for the most part, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, there's been some weeks where I'm like, no, just no. But who got the $1 billion deal based on the past 2 years of TV? Not Raw.
Nope.
Yeah, Vince probably shows up. Where's Roman Reigns? This show's lacking Roman Reigns.
Ugh.
And Hunter's like, Roman's not on the show. Well, why isn't he on this show?
Ugh.
Vince just wants him on every show.
I don't think it's gonna happen though.
NXT main event, SmackDown, Raw,
205.
every show. We're gonna put him on every show.
Man.
Just every show. And then I'll just sit there and be like, oh, this is terrible. They'll put him on like WWE Network every night. It's a Roman Reigns special. And then you'll just be like, oh, Vince, go home. You've had enough.
You're not thinking clearly anymore.
You're really not thinking clearly anymore.
Have you taken your Memento today?
Hey, Vince. Vince, did the nurse not come today? Did she not help you with your meds? Vince did not get his cup of pills today, guys. That's when you know Raw's really off the wagon. Vince didn't get his cup of pills, guys. Womp womp. Anyway, I think that's enough for the news today.
That wasn't the news. That was Raw and SmackDown.
Otherwise, SmackDown wasn't too bad.
No.
I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I only halfway watch them anymore, and I feel bad about it, but it's like, I have it on, but I'm not always paying, like, full attention to what's going on.
No, unless something catches my eye, it's like, really? Like, you just sit there, you're like, really?
It's weird. That a lot of times it just becomes background noise. That's weird.
Again, just when you sit there and just go,
Oh, man. I'm so freaking tired, you guys. I helped do a baby shower yesterday. I still haven't recovered.
She hasn't.
And I have to be at work in less than 12 hours. It's great. Especially considering it takes me
glorious.
forever to sleep. It's not glorious. I can say glorious in a sarcastic way. I'm exhausted, and I'm exhausted, and I have to be at work in less than 12 hours. It's glorious.
That's where I was going with that.
Oh, God. I swear, I just need, like, just record it, and just play it at some point during every podcast. I'm exhausted. Because I'll say it at least once. Every time. I'm so tired. I know. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. But I really am. I was going all day yesterday and tired.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go do something. I don't even know what I'm going to do, guys.
You're going to go figure out what the weather is going to be like when I get there.
Hot.
And if we can go to this haunted place, because it's all you've talked about.
No, but now I'm like...
Water park haunted place. Take your pick.
Maybe the haunted water park. Never mind.
That would be fun.
Where is this haunted water park? I need to go there. It's in my mind. That's weird.
I think we should go to the water park. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That could be like our one expensive thing that we do, and everything else will just be food. And watching wrestling and recording and stuff.
Yes. That could be our one thing that we do.
Could be. I would enjoy it.
Just got to figure out a time when there's not a bunch of kids.
Well, we'd have to go Friday. It's only the time we could go. But then you'd only go 5 to 10.
No.
So we just have to maybe go a little bit later in the day and then stay late when everybody's taking their kids home.
Damn kids.
Yeah. We'll figure it out, though. We'll keep
How
you
am I
guys
supposed to
posted.
be on that lazy river? Come on.
Lazy River's easy. You don't have to
Yeah,
wait.
but there's like a bunch of kids all being like, "Meow." I'm like, that's not lazy. That's just a bunch of kids just screaming.
That's true. We'll figure it out. We'll be fine.
How am I supposed to enjoy myself?
We will. We will enjoy ourselves.
How am I supposed to talk about sex with children screaming?
Well, if you talk about it, the parents will make them get out of the Lazy River.
We'll just be so obnoxious about it that they leave. Did you see Finn's dick print?
Oh, God.
We're terrible people.
We'll keep you updated, guys.
Yes, but it's happening. We're gonna be hanging out for a few days.
Got my ticket today, so
Yay.
it's good. All right. Well, I'm going to go take care of my animals who have been very nice this whole time. These two dogs have sat here and not made a sound, which is a miracle. And probably try to go to sleep, but it probably won't work.
Yeah, probably not.
I hate it. I'm so tired. I'm always so tired, and then I can't go to sleep. So
I gotta go add a beep over where she said somebody's name.
Can you just cut it out? I redid it. I said it again.
No. I know. Beep.
Oh man.
Repeat.
Oh man. All right. Well, we will talk to you guys next week, I guess.
Yes. Hopefully things are better.
We say that every week.
I know. Damn it, WWE.
One day it'll be true. One day our hopes and dreams.
One day, Bray will have nice things and everything will be good.
One day.
Hopefully.
I think one day.
Good. All right, guys. So until next week, bye.
Bye.